I am back, and today is Friday, and yesterday was Thursday, obviously. But what I'm trying to get with that is that I forgot to vlog yesterday. Like, I forgot, so I'm just gonna add these two together and make one vlog. But I forgot to finish vlogging yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty good day. I went to work. I dropped off the baby with my sister, and she took care of him. I picked her up from school. All that fun stuff. Went to work. Saw one of my coworkers. She's really cute and nice, and all that stuff. And today is okay. Okay day. I dropped off Louie at work, and then currently I don't know what to do. I don't want to go home. I really don't want to go home. I think I told you guys, but we started turning off the AC, and it's hot in my house. But not even that. I don't want to go home because it's hot in my house. I don't want to go home because I don't want to fold clothes. I don't want to fold clothes. Like, I think I told you guys I washed on Wednesday, and literally there's 2 baskets of clothes waiting for me to fold them, and I don't want to fold. I don't want to fold. I don't want to fold. Like, if I could pay someone to fold, I probably would. But I don't know. I just don't really want to fold. And I'm going to go to work in like 2 hours. I have to pick up my sister in 2 hours. And I'm just like debating, like, what do I do with my life for the next 2 hours? Do I want to go home and take off the baby, go upstairs, and just sit there and do nothing for like 40 minutes and then have to leave again? Do I really? I don't know. Well, anyway, while I get there, 5 minutes till I get to my street. The cool thing though is my mom's house is behind my house, so if I really don't want to go home, I can just go to my mom's house. But then again, I don't know what I want to do right now. I really don't know. I'm stuck. This is like the hardest decision I've ever made right now, really. But I don't know, and I'm gonna keep saying that because I really don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna go home. Screw it. I'm gonna go home and be in my sauna of a house. Oh my god, guys. One thing I hate about living in Arizona. No one turns on their fucking blinkers. No one turns on their blinkers. Ever. Freaking ever. Louis was driving to work. We were driving together. And I was testing him because he wants a CDL license. So I was helping him on his tests and questions. And if you guys know anything about CDLs, let me down below because I'm trying to help him study. And I really don't know a lot of stuff. And like the only way I know is I probably have to read the manual myself, which is probably what I'm going to have to do in the end so I can help him. I might as well just take the CDL test himself. Shoot, if I'm going to study for it. But I was helping him study, and all of a sudden, like, some jerk like starts to merge into our lane, and literally it's like half our car. And then Louis is like braking like hard because he's trying not to get hit. So he's braking to like give him room to go in, and then he's like trying to honk at him to let him know like he's right there. So he's about to hit our car. Louis is like honking at him like crazy, and then he's like pissed because he's about to hit our car. And then I started to freak out because I have really bad anxiety. Not when I'm driving, but when others are driving, I get really bad car anxiety because of our car crash that we had about a year ago, about a year and a half ago. And I get really bad anxiety because of that. So every time someone is driving or they brake too hard or they show signs of a car accident, I start crying or like start having an anxiety attack. And it's not good. But they've gotten better over time. Like over time, I think my fear has gone away. Like now, like today, I didn't cry or I did have like my heart was racing so fast and that was gonna pop out of my chest, but it wasn't so bad to the point where I was crying because right after we had the car accident, I couldn't get in the car with him because of how bad of an anxiety I had. I thought we were going to crash. And he today was pretty okay. It was a decent amount of anxiety that I had. It wasn't like super bad. It was okay. But yeah, it was pretty scary, I guess, because we haven't had that experience in a while. But yeah, that was that, and it was not cool. But I hate people here because not a lot of people use their fucking blinkers, and this is what causes accidents. Is people just expect you to know you want to merge fucking left, merge fucking right. Like, dude, I don't know when you're gonna merge left, when you're gonna merge right. I don't know. Like, you gotta turn on your damn blinker. That's why it exists. That's why it fucking exists. fucking leaker for a fucking reason. And that's what makes me mad. Just a little vent of the day. Stupid leakers. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I haven't had anything interesting go on in my life. Oh my gosh. If I haven't told you guys, Mateo's bed is lifted. So, because when he was a baby, we had to hide in the high setting. This dude can now stand on his crib. He can now stand on his crib. Oh, itchy. He can now stand on his crib, and it's the scariest thing because I think it was yesterday or the day before I heard a crash. I swear to God, I thought it was him. I thought he flew out of his crib, guys. I literally thought he flew the fuck out. I ran into that room, and it wasn't him. It wasn't him. He wasn't the one who crashed. I don't know if it was my neighbor next door. He was standing, of course, he was standing on the crib, but he hadn't crashed off the crib. Like, he hadn't fallen off and crashed his face. Thank God, I would have cried. It was, I guess, the neighbors. Like, I don't know what the heck they're doing next door, but like, I just heard like a loud bang, and it was clearly loud. Like, it sounded like it was in my house. So who knows what the heck they were doing in there. And I was so scared for his life because he's already fallen out of bed. He's already hit his head like many times. Poor little guy. He flew off the bed once because I fell asleep, and then he moves everywhere. He moves a lot while he sleeps. So what happened is I was super knocked out, and I was really tired, and it was like really early in the morning too, and Louis put the baby on the bed because he had gone to work early and he was crying, so he gave him to me so I could soothe him, and he fell asleep in my arms. And I had him in the corner, so I moved him. I remember I moved him, and then all of a sudden, I just heard a crash. And it's because I noticed today, I realized, because I took him from his bed and put him in the crib, and I was hugging him, but I got tired of hugging him because I'm like straight up looking at the ceiling, and I can't sleep like that. I can only sleep facing down or sideways. So I put him next to me, and I put him face down because that's how he sleeps. And then when I was starting to fall asleep, I felt him move so much. Like, not even kidding you. He was moving so much to the point where he was going above my head and around. This guy almost fell off because he kept pushing himself more. And I was like, oh, this is how you fell off the bed the last time, probably. Because I remember specifically having him on the one side of the bed, and then the next thing you know, I just heard a crash. And that's exactly how I remember how it happened. He was just pushing himself off until he flew off. And today I caught him right when he was at the edge above my head. He was literally right above my head, about to fly off the bed. And I was like, oh my God, that's the scariest thing ever. I'm like, if I hadn't caught it, he would have hit his head. But that sucked so much. That would have sucked. I would have cried my eyes out. But yeah, Mateo's getting smart, guys. He's a smart little guy. Super smart. Like, he's just getting smarter and smarter and smarter. And like, currently I'm going through the process of learning Tagalog. If you guys know what that is the Filipino language. It's called Tagalog. There's many different accents, but many different ways of speaking, such as in Spanish, like where the Spaniards are like people from Argentina, Colombians. It's kind of like that, but it's not all in the same place. The difference between the Philippines and Mexicans is that Philippines is just one island and there's different accents. And same thing, I guess, for Mexicans is if you go to like different areas in Mexico, there's people, different words, but mostly are the same. But I think the only way I can compare it to is like actually comparing it to other countries, as to which, like, the Spanish is mostly similar, but there's like a lot of words that mean different things. So like, a lot of people from Venezuela talk differently. A lot of people from Colombia have different words that they use. A lot of people. So same thing for, I guess, the Filipino language. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what my fiance told me. Guys, he's my fiance, husband. I don't even know what to call him anymore. I just call him whatever comes in mind. And that is kind of the way that he described it to me. Is like, there's lots of different languages, not just one specific particular. Like, Tagalog is the main language, and that's the main language in Manila. But there's different accents in the long run, or like different ways of saying things. Damn, I parked way too close to this car. Hold on. Look at this little guy, guys. He's passed out. This is his new chair, guys. His new damn chair. Oh yeah, he's fresh in the chair. Oh yeah. Do you like your chair? And we have this little fan right here. It fucking goes. We just turn it on. We got some fresh air for days. The batteries are running out. We literally just changed those like 2 days ago. Not even 2 days, but like less than a week ago. I know it's hot as heck in Arizona, but he's been sick. And like I've said before, I'm trying to get him to sweat that thing out. Sweat it out. Sweat it, sweat it, sweat it out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut your nails. I think I'm gonna do that right now. They're so long. They're so long, you little critter. He's such a cute little baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, you're sweating. You're sweating. Who's the sweaty baby? You are. You're a sweaty baby. Look at his little mocos in his nose, guys. Look at little mocos. But yes, he's got little boogies. I'm gonna clean those right now, cut his nails. But yeah, but back to my conversation. Ah, shit. Shit fell. Oh. Oh, I literally cannot. Right now, I have diaper bag, my bag, him. Oh, it's too much work. Too much motherfucking work. Too much work. Those eyes. Oh. Oh, his little chinito eyes, guys. He's got little chinito eyes. Oh, but anyway. Stupid stairs. I'm working on learning, oh god, some Tagalog for this little guy. Yes, for you. Oh my gosh, those little boogers are so dry. The AC off. Top that off. You stay there, little dude. You stay there. Okay. Funny story. Yesterday, Louis turned on the sage because we have sage in our house. Fucking, he broke the shit out of that thing. It was the funniest thing ever. Cause, excuse my laugh, but it was so funny. He's like laughing. It was so funny because he turned it on and he literally turned it on. Like it was smoking in here. So hardcore. It was smoking so much. Like literally I thought people might think our house burnt down. That's how bad it was. Anyway. Peace out, guys. I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go to work later. But I think I'm done for now. It's been a long day so far. Ugh. Long day. I'm tired. I really kind of just want to lay down. But talk to you tomorrow.